Please be seated. Good afternoon. My name is Caitlin Lowry, and as class president, it is my heartfelt pleasure to welcome you all to the commencement ceremony for the class of 2026. While today is not the end of our journey, it is an incredible milestone, one worth pausing to celebrate. It is a perfect opportunity to look back on the last few years and see how far we've come, just how much we've changed and how much we've grown, not only as future physicians, but as people. It is also a moment to reflect on the support that carried us here, to look back and see the love, wisdom, and encouragement provided to each of us by teachers, instructors, our friends, and our family. Our instructors, they taught us everything we know, and they demanded our best. Our faculty guided us through countless questions and uncertainties, and our friends and families stood beside us through it all, listening to our fears and frustrations, steadying us through trying times, and reminding us, sometimes bluntly, when we needed perspective, and always encouraging us to keep pushing forward. I know I don't speak only for myself when I say that I would not have made it this far without the love and support of mentors, my fellow classmates, my dear friends, and my wonderful family. Each person has contributed greatly to my faith and has shaped my medical journey in ways both great and small. And so, on behalf of the entire class of 2026, I would like to say to everyone on stage, in the audience, and to those who could not be here today, thank you. Thank you for your love and support that got us to where we are now. We would not have made it without you. And to my fellow classmates, we made it! Through anatomy lab, step exams, clinical rotations, through all of those challenges, with tears, but also with plentiful laughter, we made it. While this moment marks an incredible achievement, it also marks a new beginning. As we step into residency, we will take on new challenges and also greater responsibility. For each of us has chosen to answer the call and live a life of service, to care for our patients and to serve our community. This is both a profound privilege and a demanding calling. And so, in the face of those new challenges, I would encourage each and every one of us to look back at what we have already overcome, and let today serve as a reminder that we are capable of overcoming what comes ahead. So look to the future with courage and hope. We will continue to learn, we will continue to grow, and we will be a blessing to our patients. I would also ask all of us to remember the community and the support that got us here, and would encourage you all to continue to seek that wherever you end up, to continue to build it and to share that kind of community and support wherever you end up, so that you may be brave and courageous through residency and beyond. And now, no speech of mine would be complete without at least one Lord of the Rings quote. So, today as we celebrate this incredible achievement and look to the future with hope, I will leave you all with the words of Bilbo Baggins. I think I'm quite ready for another adventure. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2026. All right, now the fun part, introductions. So I have the honor of introducing the participants in today's ceremony. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Dr. Kelly Hubbard, Associate Professor, Department of Family Medicine, Lubbock, and Co-Director, Family Medicine Accelerated Track Program. Dr. Amy Stark, Associate Professor and Chair, Department of Psychiatry, Amarillo Campus, and Hooder for Amarillo Campus. Ms. Kristen Stutz, Assistant Regional Academic Dean, Amarillo Campus and Reader for the Amarillo Campus. Dr. Martin Ortega, Associate Professor and Regional Chair, Department of Family Medicine, Odessa Campus, Assistant Regional Dean for Medical Education, Odessa Campus and Hooder for Odessa Campus. Ms. Jasmine Noor, Senior Director for Undergraduate Medical Education, Odessa Campus and Reader for the Odessa Campus. Dr. Drew Payne, Associate Professor, Department of Internal Medicine, Lubbock Campus and Hooder for Lubbock Campus. Dr. John Kelly, Assistant Professor, Department of Internal Medicine, struggling with that one. Co-Clerkship Director for Internal Medicine, Covenant Campus and Hooder for the Covenant Campus. Ms. Rachel Forbes, Assistant Vice Dean, Covenant Campus and Reader for Covenant Campus. Dr. David Trotter, Professor, Department of Family Medicine, Lubbock Campus and Associate Dean for Student Affairs. Dr. Elizabeth Conser, Associate Professor, Department of Pediatrics, Lubbock Campus Associate Dean for Student Wellness and Advancement and Reader for the Lubbock Campus. Dr. Ebtisam Islam, I'm so sorry. Associate Professor, Department for Internal Medicine, Lubbock Campus and Associate Dean for Clinical Education. Dr. Felix Morales, Professor, Department of Family and Community Medicine, Lubbock Campus and Senior Associate Dean for Admissions. Dr. Lauren Cobbs, Professor, Department of Medical Education and Senior Associate Dean for Student Affairs. Dr. Simon Williams, Professor, Department of Medical Education and Senior Associate Dean for Academic Affairs. Dr. Jennifer Wilson, Associate Professor, Department of Pediatrics and Vice Dean, Covenant Branch Campus. Dr. Brian Schroeder, Professor, Department of Internal Medicine and Regional Dean, Odessa Campus. Dr. Brian Weiss, Professor, Department of Internal Medicine, Amarillo Campus and Regional Dean, Amarillo Campus. Regent Clay Cash, Regent for the Texas Tech University System. Regent Tim Klump, Regent for the Texas Tech University System. Dr. Darren DeAgostino, Provost and Chief Academic Officer of the Texas Tech University Health Sciences Center. And Dr. Lori Rice Spearman, President of the Texas Tech University Health Sciences Center. Dr. John C. De Toledo, Dean of the School of Medicine, and the faculty of the Texas Tech University Health Sciences Center, School of Medicine. Will you please stand? Will the audience please join me in applauding our School of Medicine faculty and administration? You may be seated. It is now my pleasure to welcome Regent Klump from the Texas Tech University System Board of Regents to offer his own welcome remarks.
Thank you, Ms. Lowry, for the introduction. And you did an outstanding job on everybody's names, but my name is actually Culp, C-U-L-P, and not Klump. And it's pretty easy to tell the difference between the doctors and the non-doctors. Did you hear Doctor, Clay Cash, Tim Culp, Doctor. So we're the ones feeling a little out of place today, but we're so happy to be here and so glad that we can share this joyous moment with certainly the graduates and their families. It's my pleasure to be here as part of the School of Medicine class of 2026 graduation. Today I bring you greetings from the Texas Tech University Systems Board of Regents and want to congratulate our graduates, our parents, other family members, and friends who are here to mark this wonderful event. This truly is a time of celebration, not only for our graduates and those of you in the audience, but also for us on the stage and our faculty who have invested themselves in each and every one of our graduates. You have been the teachers, the mentors, the encouragers, the counselors, and the friends of our graduates, and you deserve much of the credit for their success. And as I look out in front of me, I want to say to each mom and dad, each family member, friend, and loved one, Congratulations to you also on a job extremely well done. Thank you. On behalf of the entire Board of Regents, I pay tribute to those of you who will receive your diplomas today. The fact that you are here is a sign of your outstanding commitment and dedication. It's an honor to have a degree, and you have earned it through your hard work and determination. We all congratulate you. At Texas Tech, we are rich in tradition, and our spirit can be seen all over the globe, from the masked rider to our guns up, to the beloved double T that we all wear so proudly. And now as graduates, you will carry on the biggest tradition of all, joining the countless alumni who have gone on and come the best in their fields and made a difference in this world. The Texas Tech University Health Science Center is proud to be graduating the next generation of healthcare professionals who will serve the people of our region, of our state, and our nation. Each of you has received an exceptional education to improve healthcare and provide quality patient care and outreach. I share with you the feeling of pride and accomplishment. I know this is a bittersweet moment for most of you. You're eager to enter the next phase of your life, but also grateful for the relationships that you built here and spent at this wonderful university. There have been faculty members who inspired you. There have been many classes that challenged you. Amen? Amen. But along the way, you've overcome your hurdles and your triumphs that have made you the professional that you are today. Take pride not only in your accomplishments, but also in your alma mater. You are graduating from one of the greatest universities in the nation. Now, my fellow Red Raiders, as you leave this place to continue your life journeys, I encourage you to make your alma mater proud. Make your families proud, but most importantly, make yourself proud. Congratulations again, and great happiness and much success in the years ahead. We will be watching your accomplishments with pride. Please come back often and always keep Texas Tech University Health Sciences Center close to your hearts. I now invite Dr. Lori Rice Spearman, President of the Texas Tech University Health Sciences Center, to offer her own greetings to our graduates. Thank you.
Well, good afternoon. And on behalf of the Texas Tech Health Sciences Center, it is a joy to welcome family, friends, and our new colleagues to today's ceremony. I want to thank Regent Culp and Regent Cash. Thank you for your leadership and all they bring to our great system. So today is a great day for our university. And it's really about us serving our mission and fulfilling our vision of access to care for every Texan. But to do that, it takes an exceptional team. And so while our faculty, a group of them, were recognized here today, we also have a team of faculty, residents, and fellows who are in clinic today, seeing patients and making sure that we are fulfilling our mission. And your graduate spent a great deal of time with that clinical faculty. And so I also want to honor them today as well for what they do for our university and taking care of the individuals that we serve across our communities. So please join me in thanking them. And no great school, especially a school like this in the School of Medicine, can do what it does without an incredible staff. And every one of these medical students can tell you about a staff member who mentored them, who helped them navigate this system while they were with us, whether they were in Amarillo or in the Permian Basin or here in Lubbock. There's a staff member who was there for them. So I also want to offer my sincere thanks to that staff as well. They're behind the scenes here today working to make sure that this is a special day for our graduates. So with that, I want to say, as I look across the room, I see more than future physicians. I see individuals who have chosen a profession centered on service, compassion, and humanity. And I'm thrilled to share that this year brought national recognition once again to our School of Medicine and our university. The 2026 U.S. News & World Report ranked our HSC among the nation's leading medical schools for the most graduates practicing in primary care and for the most graduates practicing in health professional shortage areas. We are the largest health-related institution in Texas, and we graduate more healthcare professionals than any other health-related institution in Texas, and we also have more ranked U.S. News and National Report programs than any other health-related institution in Texas. So I assure you, the quality of the education and the type of graduate that our faculty and staff turn out and now present to the rest of the United States for residency and further training is of the best quality, and it's something that we are very, very proud of. So why is that recognition important? It reflects our commitment to our foundational calling as a university, to expand access to quality care, and it reflects the tenacity of our people, the faculty who mentor with purpose, and the learners like you who are prepared to care for patients wherever the need exists. It also reflects our role as the future of health in Texas. Across our great state, communities continue to face challenges around access to care, especially in rural areas. In many places, patients travel hours to see a physician, receive specialty care, or access behavioral health services. Some delay treatment entirely because the care they need is simply not nearby. Today, we celebrate this class's 100% residency placement, with most of the class also placing in Texas, and about a quarter of the class staying right here at the Health Sciences Center. We're very proud of that. And let me tell you more about the great work of this team. Over the last decade, our HSC has expanded from 32 residency programs to more than 50 residencies and fellowships across all of our campuses, strengthening the physician workforce pipeline throughout Texas. These programs are not simply about numbers. They are about preparing physicians to meet the evolving need of Texas so that we all have healthier communities. Healthcare is ever-changing. Technology has evolved since you began medical school 4 years ago, and we're only on the cusp of the next generation in evolution. Artificial intelligence is informing clinical decision-making, digital and telehealth services are expanding, and our access to specialty and primary care continues to grow, as well as how we are strengthening chronic disease management. Research discoveries will continue to transform treatments and improve outcomes. But even as the healthcare landscape evolves, some things will never change. Medicine is about humans and human interaction. It is about sitting beside patients and families during the best moment of their life and oftentimes during the most difficult moments of their life. It is about listening carefully, leading with empathy, and remembering that dignity and compassion matter just as much as your clinical expertise. There will be moments in your career when the path ahead feels uncertain. Moments when the system feels difficult, as if it's working against you. Moments when you're tired, challenged, and questioning, what have I done? In those moments, remind yourself of the reason you chose this profession. The world does not simply need more clinicians, it needs more humans providing care, willing to serve others with integrity, humility, compassion, and purpose. And I have got to know many of you in this class, and I believe that descriptor defines this class. The real work of your career begins after you step off this stage, but so does the opportunity to make an extraordinary impact. So today, you will join a network of 5,770 School of Medicine alumni, and you will join a family of over 45,000 graduates from the Texas Tech Health Sciences Center over a 57-year period. We are so proud that you will carry the brand of the Texas Tech Health Sciences Center, and most importantly, you will protect that brand and be our ambassadors. So welcome as a fellow alum to this family, and we are so excited to see what the future looks like for each of you. Congratulations.
It's now my pleasure to invite Dr. John De Toledo to the podium to share his keynote address for today's ceremony. Dr. De Toledo is the 8th Dean of our TTUHSC School of Medicine, having been named Dean in March of 2024, and joining our School of Medicine in 2009 as the founding chair for the Department of Neurology. So please do join me in welcoming Dr. De Toledo to offer his words and insights to our graduating class of 2026.
Thank you. Dear graduates, families, and friends, thank you. Thank you for being here today, so together we may celebrate with your daughters and sons this once-in-a-lifetime accomplishment. Congratulations. The enthusiasm that we all feel today among our graduates, the dean's ambassadors, and faculty is the same enthusiasm I experience every day in my job. It is the spirit at the heart of our school, all the way from our chancellor to our regents, to our president, the provost, and all of us. It's the passion for excellence, for compassion, and a purpose-driven mindset that brings goodness to all we do. But you entered our school with exceptionally high MCAT scores. This class has been very special to us. You performed remarkably well on your STEP examinations, and by God's grace, achieved outstanding residency matches. Wasn't that cool? So we are proud of you, and we celebrated with you for that. On behalf of all our faculty, it has truly been a joy to spend these years with you, and I mean this from my heart. We taught you, but we also learned from you. Your resilience, adaptability, creativity, and professionalism helped to shape our school as much as we helped to shape your medical education. We benefited enormously from the time you spent with us. Thank you. Let me tell you, I believe you are graduating at one of the most exciting moments in the history of medicine. And I'd like to share with you my thoughts why this is so different from anything else we have seen. Previous generations of physicians practiced with paper charts, handwritten notes, dictating devices, and we had transcriptionists to type our notes so they could be inserted into charts. Then came electronic health records, and now you're entering with us an era of increasingly defined by AI-integrated medicine. As I reflect on these changes, I wonder whether the defining question for your generation may become AI versus NI. Artificial intelligence versus something you all possess in abundance, NI, which is natural intelligence. Many technology leaders predict that AI will fundamentally transform medicine, and to some extent that is already here. You all know AI can generate clinical notes, summarize encounters, identify radiographic abnormalities, analyze pathology slides, predict risk, and assist with complex medical decision-making. And we are hopeful that it may help reduce some of the administrative burdens that may have contributed to the burning out of many of our colleagues, and these are all good things. In many ways, AI will make medicine faster, more efficient, and more accessible. But there's another side to this story that I want to share with you. While AI will undoubtedly transform healthcare, there are limitations it cannot easily overcome. We all have seen AI hallucinate and present fiction as fact. It can fabricate references, and create documentation describing examinations that never occurred. It can miss critical context and generate inaccuracies with legal, ethical, and billing consequences. Remember, our liability is ours. Google doesn't have any liability coverage. AI struggles with ambiguity. It can make very confident but incorrect recommendations, and it cannot reliably distinguish correlation from causation. And perhaps most importantly, AI cannot fully understand the human dimension of medicine. AI cannot appreciate fear, uncertainty, culture, family dynamics, or the moral weight of the many difficult decisions that we make at bedside every day. It just doesn't get it. Physicians hear silence, hesitation, anxiety. AI hears words. It may recognize disease patterns, but physicians recognize circumstances that are unique to the individual. And let me tell you, that distinction matters. We have already seen the consequences of over-reliance on technology. Reliable online resources, and I mean reliable, and AI tools are extraordinary innovations now available to almost anyone. And we see this in our encounter with patients when they come to clinic. Along with these benefits, Dr. Google has created an entirely new category of medical challenges: increased anxiety, sometimes referred to as cyberchondria, kind of an analogy to hypochondria, misinformation and inaccurate self-diagnosis, delayed or avoidance of medical care, unsafe self-treatments, and the widespread influence of unreliable and sometimes intentionally misleading sources. Many of our patients will arrive carrying information they found online, some accurate, some wrong, and sometimes dangerously wrong. You will encounter patients convinced by pseudoscientific cures, extreme wellness trends, and exaggerated claims based on preliminary research. You, and only you, will need to help them understand the difference between scientific possibility and scientific proof. They are not the same. And this is work that we are already doing in our offices, and you do more than we ever did in our lifetimes. One thing that you often notice on Google News, especially in the health section: fish oil helps dementia. Fish oil worsens dementia. Fish oil helps cancer. Fish oil worsens cancer. And all of these are vignettes. These are studies performed in cells or animal models. They are important first steps, but they are not translated, and there is no evidence in humans yet. As my late friend from England, Brian Meldrum, often reminded us, everything works in rats, nothing works in humans. And that's what's missing. We have these bits of information that are related to us as facts, as proven, and irrefutable evidence. In this new world, your critical thinking skills will matter more than ever. Your generation will need to remain current in ways that no previous generation of physicians has ever experienced. And that's why your role as physicians become even more important, not less. Your role as physicians is now more important than ever. AI is already far more sophisticated than anything we have seen, but it still requires oversight, requires judgment, experience, and accountability. And that responsibility will always belong to you. This will never be taken away from you as physicians. Remember, AI does not carry liability insurance. Physicians do. You will serve as the safeguard between technology and your patient. So as you move forward, I ask and I encourage you, embrace innovation, but never surrender your humanity to it. Learn AI, master technology, understand deeply its opportunities, its limitations, and its dangers. Even though AI is not likely to replace you, listen to this, someone who uses AI better than you may replace you. So master this technology so you are at the cutting edge of your game. Medicine has always been both science and humanity. Technology changes science, but humanity is the art. That's us, that's you. And that is something that no machine can replace. Congratulations to you all. We are so proud of the physicians you have become, and we look forward with great optimism to the future that you will help to create. Thank you. Thank you all. I salute you all. Thank you. I would look far more disheveled here were not for my good friend, Dr. Ibtsam Islam, who helped me to put the things in the right order. Dr. Islam, our Associate Dean for Clinical Education, please join me.
So it doesn't matter how old you get, everybody always needs a little bit of help getting dressed sometimes. Thank you, Dr. De Toledo, for that inspiring and thoughtful message. As a proud graduate of our university's MD and PhD programs, I am happy to recognize we will be conferring MD degree on 5 of our class of 2026 graduates who earlier received their PhD degree from the Graduate School of Biomedical Sciences. We want to acknowledge and congratulate Dr. Trevor Burrow, I promise we're going to applause after. Dr. Carrie Fruit, Dr. Rebecca Acevedo Gabrielska, Dr. Peyton Presto, and Dr. Joanna Villarreal, who all previously completed their doctoral degrees in biomedical sciences. Each are well-published scholars, and we are pleased to be conferring your MD degrees today. Dr. Burrow, Dr. Fruit, Dr. Gabrielska, Dr. Presto, and Dr. Villarreal, please stand to be recognized. Congratulations. TTUHSC School of Medicine and TTU's Whitaker College of Engineering joined together to create a pioneering, innovative focus on producing physician innovators by combining an MD with a master's in bioengineering with a goal of improving health-related technologies like telehealth and medical services and devices. With the class of 2026, we are proud to announce the first graduates of this combined medical degree and Master of Science in Engineering program, noting the goal of this program is to produce physicians who capably blend medical knowledge and engineering principles. Please join me in congratulating Mayron Tesfaye and Allison Willis, are the first graduates of our MD and E degree program. Mayron and Allison, please stand to be recognized. Congratulations. In 1998, Texas Tech became one of only 2 medical schools in the country to offer an MD-MBA curriculum designed to be completed in 4 years. Since our first graduating class of MD-MBA, students in 2001, 236 students have completed this rigorous course of study. Today, we add 12 more to that number. We would like to recognize those individuals at this time. Please stand and remain standing until I call your name. I'll ask the audience, please hold your applause until all have been recognized. Ali Al-Haq, Vishal Bandaru, Alexander Dorius, Jackson Driscoll, Sabrina Hirani, Madeline Jansen, Sachi Kimka, Nathaniel Kimball, Colton Lanning, Maxwell Lindstone, William Zachary Salter, John Wolpert, congratulations. The School of Medicine, in conjunction with the Graduate School of Biomedical Sciences, developed an MD-MPH degree that focuses on public health practice and the knowledge of skills of the core public health disciplines. A Master of Public Health degree is essentially important for physicians working internationally, serving marginalized and rural populations, and those considering a career as public health authority. In the class of 2026, we are proud to add 7 new graduates from this dual degree program. Please stand and remain standing as I call your name. Colby Gordon, Catherine Lakey, Crystal Morton, Megan Murchison, Rohan Pinsay, Nita Santosh Swami, Hassan Tenwala. Congratulations. I'd now like to invite Dr. Keely Hobart to the podium to acknowledge a group of students of whom we are also very proud of, this year's graduates of the Family Medicine Accelerated Track program. Dr. Hobart.
Good afternoon and welcome from the Department of Family and Community Medicine. The idea for the Family Medicine Accelerated Track sprang from the foresight and imagination from the late Dr. Stephen Burke, who recognized that providing better care for better health at lower cost in the 21st century will demand a physician workforce more balanced toward primary care and especially family medicine. Dr. Burke charged the family medicine faculty with developing an academic track that would allow students to rise to the challenge of entering family medicine residency in 3 years rather than 4, and to identify a cohort of students with the energy, aptitude, and initiative to do so. The 15 students who will graduate this year in our 14th FMAT class continue to be pioneers in the best sense and brings to 118 the number of graduates from the FMAT program. This class started the FMAT 1 course in the summer of 2024, and they've been in school virtually ever since. Since then, their enthusiasm for collaboration and hard work has helped to establish the Texas Tech School of Medicine's national reputation for innovation and foresight in educating physicians. In fact, our mature and established FMAT program has made Texas Tech a leader in the consortium of accelerated medical pathway programs, which now includes 40 schools in the US with 3-year programs. I am honored to introduce you to the members of the 14th FMAT class, who are wearing silver honor cords today. Please stand and remain standing while I introduce the FMAT class of 2026. Luke Darter, Austin Dersch, Chanel Erickson, Salvador Galindo, Isis Gordon, Austin Jackson, Natalie Jones, Griffin Litwin, Kaylee Niebuhr, Sydney Peffer, Bethany Rohrbach, Emily Scott, Emma Taylor, Matthew Tiemann, Zachary Tiemann. Please join me in congratulating the FMAT class of 2026. Dr. Williams, our Senior Associate Dean for Academic Affairs, will recognize Class of 2026 Alpha Omega Alpha chapter members, followed by Dr. Elizabeth Concert, who serves as the GHHS Faculty Advisor and will recognize the graduating members of our Gold Humanism Honor Society.
The Alpha Omega Alpha Honor Medical Society, commonly known as AOA, is a national honor society for medical students, residents, scientists, and physicians in the United States and Canada. The goal of AOA is to recognize and perpetuate excellence in the medical profession. Election to AOA is limited to those candidates whose scholastic qualifications place them in the upper 25% of their class. In addition to academic excellence, candidates are selected on the basis of their outstanding community service and leadership. We are pleased to acknowledge those in the class who have been elected to AOA membership and whose names you will find listed in the commencement program. AOA members of the class of 2026, please stand to be recognized. Congratulations to all of you.
The Gold Humanism Honor Society honors senior medical students, residents, role model physician teachers, and other exemplars recognized for demonstrated excellence in clinical care, leadership, compassion, and dedication to service. Organized to elevate the values of humanism and professionalism within the field of medicine and its constituent institutions, the Gold Humanism Honor Society is now an established and well-integrated component of the medical education environment. In 2007, Texas Tech University Health Sciences Center School of Medicine established a chapter of GHHS through the leadership and dedication of a group of students. I am proud to acknowledge the class of 2026 members of the Gold Humanism Honor Society, whose names are listed in the commencement program. GHHS members, of the class of 2026, please stand to be acknowledged. We are proud of each of you. Dr. Morales will now recognize graduates who have earned a distinction in the care of the underserved and those who served as a Dean's Ambassador during their time with us at the School of Medicine.
The Care of the Underserved Distinction Program was created to provide medical students the opportunity to work with vulnerable, underserved communities that often have less access to equitable healthcare services. The goals of this distinction program include providing students with opportunities to broaden their experiences and better understanding the barriers underserved communities face, increasing participants' appreciation of the obstacles to equitable healthcare, and their ability to recognize the unexpressed needs of patients. Community service through student organizations dedicated to helping underserved communities is an integral aspect of this distinction program. As the Senior Associate Dean of Admissions, I am fully appreciative of the fact that medical school participation in student organizations and service work is well correlated with academic success, improved communication, leadership skills, and mastering teamwork. Congratulations to each of the members of the class of 2026 being awarded a distinction in the care of the underserved, and whose names are listed in the program. Will each of you please stand to be recognized? A well-deserved honor. The Dean's Ambassadors are a prestigious selection of students dedicated to the promotion of the Texas Tech University Health Sciences Center School of Medicine. Representing the medical school at a variety of events, these students serve as ambassadors for the Office of Admissions, the Office of Student Affairs, and the Dean of the School of Medicine, primarily assisting with admissions programs and events sponsored by Student Affairs. Dean's Ambassadors provide insight and perspective on the School of Medicine and TTUHSC to new or potential students. As student representatives of the offices of admissions, student affairs, and the dean of the School of Medicine, these students very much exemplify the principles, high standards, and ethical conduct of our School of Medicine community. I am pleased to acknowledge class of 2026 members of the Dean's Ambassadors Program who you see listed in the Commencement program. All, please stand to be recognized. We thank you for your service to our school. Dr. Williams will now acknowledge the class of 2026 recipients of a distinction in medical research, as well as graduates of our Global Health Certificate program.
Okay, now the karaoke starts. Okay. It's been a bit dry so far. The Distinction in Medical Research program, under the direction of Dr. Leslie Shen, our Associate Dean for Research, is designed to provide medical students a structured medical research experience. Receiving instruction in research methods, development, management, and other critical research-related skills, DMR recipients plan, conduct, and present a cutting-edge medical research project as part of fulfilling the requirements for this rigorous program. The DMR program is intended to empower our graduates to remain engaged in research-related work during medical residency and on into their medical practice. Through their hard work, the DMR recipients exemplify the core values of research, and whether they choose to continue to incorporate research as an active part of their future practice, the DMR program has made them more well-rounded medical professionals. Today, we congratulate the class of 2026 graduates who will receive a distinction in medical research. You will find their names listed in the Commencement program. Each of you, please stand to be recognized. Congratulations to each of you. We have several graduates today who have earned a certificate in global health. In order to receive this certificate, a student must complete a global health elective, participate in a seminar series and other events sponsored by the Office of Global Health, and complete at least one international health elective, along with performing local service-based activities. It is not an overstatement to say students who complete this certificate program have demonstrated a true commitment to the altruistic characteristics of a physician who appreciates health challenges on a global scale. Members of the class of 2026 are listed in the program. All who have earned their certificate in global health, please stand to be recognized. Congratulations to each of you. Dr. Cobbs will now acknowledge the graduates from the Distinction in Leadership and Professional Development, Medical Humanities and Ethics certificate programs, Match Day Awards recipients, and our military graduates.
We're making it through, friends. So, the Distinction in Leadership and Professional Development program is an intensive personal growth-oriented journey designed to cultivate and support the leadership potential of future physicians. This program goes beyond the core medical curriculum to focus on fostering self-awareness, enhancing communication and team-building skills, and preparing students to become reflective, effective leaders in the field of medicine. Throughout the 4-year course of the DLPD program, participants engage in self-directed, reflective practice aimed at deepening their understanding of leadership in medicine. The program is structured to support personal and professional development through a combination of group-based discussions, peer coaching, and meaningful feedback. Students explore critical topics such as emotional intelligence, time management, dealing with ambiguity, giving and responding to feedback, critical conversations, and managing conflict as essential tools for navigating the challenges and complexities of the medical profession. So it is my true honor to recognize the second class of graduates from the Distinction in Leadership and Professional Development Program, whose names you do see listed in the Commencement program. Their dedication not only to their own growth, but also to the growth of those around them is truly inspiring. They have shown that being physicians is not just about treating patients, but about leading with compassion, humility, and resilience. Class of 2026 graduates of the DLPD program, please do stand and be acknowledged for the growth journey you have taken thus far and the one you are about to embark on. Congratulations to each of you on this significant accomplishment. Sir William Osler once noted, "The practice of medicine is an art, not a trade, a calling, not a business, a calling in which your head will be exercised equally with your heart." By exploring medicine through the lenses of medical humanities, ethics, spirituality, narrative, law, and the arts, these graduates have gained insights into the nature of the human condition, human suffering, personhood, and the responsibility of individuals to one another in sickness and in health. Class of 2026 graduates who have distinguished themselves as John P. McGovern, MD, Scholars in Medical Humanities and Ethics, completed a very specially designed program in Medical Humanities and Ethics and are listed in the program. All John McGovern scholars in Medical Humanities and Ethics, please stand and be recognized for earning this very special distinction. Congratulations to each of you. Now, each year, as part of our Match Day celebrations on each campus, students are recognized by the various departments for their outstanding work. Students were presented with their awards at Match Day, but we would also like to again publicly recognize these very successful individuals for their achievements. You will find a list of each campus's award recipients in the program. I will now ask all Class of 2026 members who received a Match Day award to please stand. Congratulations all. So in every graduating class, there are students who have chosen to join a branch of our United States Armed Services. For the class of 2026, we have 3 graduates whose promotion to their new rank coincides with their graduation from medical school. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating from the Air Force, not quite yet, right now, Captain Mark Bazemore. With the Army, Captain Robert Madden, and for the Navy, Lieutenant George Wiest. Mark, oh, yeah, that's right. Mark, Robert, and George, thank you so much for your service to our country and to your future patients. And now, Dr. De Toledo will present the Bessler Outstanding Teaching and Student Awards, along with the Class of 2026 Dean's Awards.
Thank you, Dr. Cobbs. Family and friends, medical school is a full-time job and more. And some of this recognition may not make a whole lot of sense to some of you, but what this is work that was done in addition to everything else. That's why we take the time to celebrate, recognize these exceptional students that went above and beyond during their years with us. So, and now is the last group. In 2005, John Bessler, he created an endowment to recognize excellence in teaching in basic sciences, in the clinical sciences, and also excellence in medical students. So this is a vote where every student in school takes place and participates in recognizing those colleagues. This year, the John Bessler Founding Dean Memorial Award for Basic Teaching Excellence, again, Dr. Govinder, we did. We did it last year. We are so thankful, so grateful for all you do for us. Dr. Gurvinder Kaur is understated greatness. She's an associate professor in the Department of Medical Education, highly respected and valued. The most clear testament of her great value and to the respect by our medical students is that indeed she has received a good number of teaching awards over the years, including this one for the second year in a row. Thank you. Thank you. The next colleague, well, the next is a difficult race because all of us here are here for one reason, is because of our students and residents. So all of us have some degree of fire in our bellies to teach. So for a faculty to be recognized as the excellent faculty by a large number of students, it is a remarkable accomplishment. This year, the John Bussler Founding Dean Memorial Award for Clinical Faculty Teaching Excellence, Dr. Robbie Scott. Dr. Robbie Scott is a committed clinician educator who is deeply appreciated by students, and just like Dr. Kaur, has been nominated and received multiple teaching awards over the years. He has been with us in the Department of Pediatrics. We are so grateful. Thank you. Thank you. We are so grateful. The students of the class of 2026 have elected as the award for student excellence my dear friend, Colby Gordon. Yeah. And I had nothing to do with this choice. I hear you're going to New York.
Excited to be.
Why? So, Colby Himesh in a very competitive residency in pediatrics, and he's going to Mount Sinai in New York. Well done.
Thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome. I misspoke. That was not the last round of recognitions. There is one more, but this is the last. That is the gold-headed cane. It's a long-standing tradition in medicine, begun in 1689 at the Royal College of Physicians in London. And this was a physician that was chosen to carry the cane, who they deemed to be an outstanding clinician and exemplified the ultimate in consideration for patient care. The tradition was brought to America in 1919 and was first presented at Texas Tech Health Science Center School of Medicine in 1977. The recipient is selected jointly by students and faculty as the individual who best exemplifies those attributes that are most desirable in the competent and caring physician. The gold-headed cane recipient will join us on the platform party for the remainder of the ceremony and lead the class in the recitation of the Hippocratic Oath, prior to the conferring of degrees. So the way that this is done, we have each campus select their own, and among those four, one is selected as the final recipient. So this first recipient of the Dean's Recognition Award is Kyle Magnum from the Amarillo campus. I tried to keep the check, but didn't work. The next recipient from the Odessa campus is Colton Shepard. Colton, please. From the Lubbock campus, we have William Derrick. Well, that's it. No, there is one more. The recipient of this year's Gold Heather Kane Award is someone that I would invite our regents to be part of this celebration. Jad Zaitouni. So the next is the presentation of the hoods. Before we do it, let me provide a brief explanation about the hooding ceremony. Doctoral hooding represents an important scholarly and personal achievement for our graduates. In recognition of this ceremony's significance as a conclusion of this portion of their educational journey, our graduates honor faculty members from each campus by inviting them to serve as a hooder along with each campus dean. Recipients will carry their hood over their left arm and present it to the hooder to symbolize the receipt of the doctoral degree. As each student's name is read, they will come forward to be hooded. We are starting, each year we change the order. So this year we are starting with our Amarillo campus, that is followed by Odessa, Lubbock, and Covenant.
Now I can see things. Do we have a string? Are we just putting them under?
Kyle Mangum, hooded by Dr. Brian Weiss and Dr. Amy Stark. Shreya Balamurali, hooded by Dr. Brian Weiss and Dr. Amy Stark. Rushil Balkundi, hooded by his father, Dr. Dhruv Balkundi, and his brother, Rohin Balkundi, JD. Mark Bazemore, hooded by Dr. Brian Weiss and Dr. Amy Stark. Elise Bolin, hooded by her father, Dr. Kurt Bolin, and Dr. Brian Weiss. Jessica Caceres, hooded by Dr. Brian Weiss and Dr. Amy Stark. Caroline Campbell, hooded by her father, Dr. Stephen Campbell, and her sister, Dr. Julia Campbell. Frucha Jr. Clark, hooded by Dr. Brian Weiss and Dr. Amy Stark. Cade Crump, hooded by his wife, Dr. McKenna Crump, and Dr. Brian Weiss. Eloise Deity, hooded by Dr. Brian Weiss and Dr. Amy Stark. Rachel DeGroot, hooded by her mother, Dr. Melanie DeGroot, and Dr. Brian Weiss. Jana Eckert, hooded by her father, Dr. Michael Eckert, and her sister, Dr. Callista Eckert. Joel Ennen, hooded by Dr. Brian Weiss and Dr. Amy Stark. Sanaa Arabti, hooded by Dr. Brian Weiss and Dr. Amy Stark. Caroline Finney, hooded by her mother, Dr. Nancy Rector Finney, and her grandfather, Dr. William Rector. Sina Faruzbach, hooded by Dr. Brian Weiss and Dr. Amy Stark. Taylor Goodfellow, hooded by Dr. Brian Weiss and Dr. Amy Stark. Benjamin Greif, hooded by Dr. Brian Weiss and Dr. Amy Stark. Yazin Hadidi, hooded by his father, Dr. Faiz Hadidi, and his brother, Dr. Omar Hadidi. Nicholas Hancock, hooded by Dr. Brian Weiss and Dr. Amy Stark. Joey Holzer, hooded by his sister, Dr. Deborah McDonald and Dr. Brian Weiss. Sachi Kemka, hooded by Dr. Brian Weiss and Dr. Amy Stark. Asta Kiani, hooded by Dr. Brian Weiss and Dr. Amy Stark. Barrett Meeks, hooded by Dr. Brian Weiss and Dr. Amy Stark. Emily Mitchell, hooded by Dr. Brian Weiss and Dr. Amy Stark. Crystal Morton, hooded by Dr. Brian Weiss and Dr. Amy Stark. Mariam Niazi, hooded by her father, Dr. Mohammed Khan and Dr. Brian Weiss. Kyler Pascal, hooded by his aunt, Dr. Lisa Dunham, and Dr. Brian Weiss. Rohan Penze, hooded by his uncle, Dr. Yogesh Gavunde, and Dr. Brian Weiss. Caroline Presson, hooded by her father, Dr. John Presson, her grandfather, Dr. Leslie Carnine, and Dr. Brian Weiss. Jalen Robinson, hooded by Dr. Brian Weiss and Dr. Amy Stark. Bethany Rohrbach, hooded by Dr. Brian Weiss and Dr. Amy Stark. Emily Rook, hooded by her sisters, Dr. Ashley Rook and Dr. Caitlin Rook. Delaney Sowers, hooded by Dr. Brian Weiss and Dr. Amy Stark. Kyle Joseph Snell, hooded by Dr. Brian Weiss and Dr. Amy Stark. Guel Simiu, hooded by her father, Dr. Francis Wekesa and Dr. Brian Weiss. Gabriella Sarah Smolligan, hooded by her father, Dr. Michael Lamentier and Dr. Brian Weiss. Neethi Sundhash Swami, hooded by Dr. Brian Weiss and Dr. Amy Stark. Subhash Swarna, hooded by his father, Dr. Udaya Swarna, and his mother, Dr. Amita Kapoor. Caitlin Tyeg, hooded by Dr. Brian Weiss and Dr. Amy Stark. Skylar Tippapai, hooded by Dr. Brian Weiss and Dr. Amy Stark. Hassan Tinwala, hooded by Dr. Brian Weiss and Dr. Amy Stark. Destiny Ugwa, hooded by Dr. Brian Weiss and Dr. Amy Stark. Luke Terrell Welchel, hooded by his father, Dr. Jeffrey Welchel and Dr. Brian Weiss. Jake Wildman, hooded by Dr. Brian Weiss and Dr. Amy Stark. Richard Zhu, hooded by Dr. Brian Weiss and Dr. Amy Stark.
Colby Jean Gordon, hooded by Dr. Brian Schroeder and Dr. Martin Ortega. Colton Shepard, hooded by Dr. Brian Schroeder and Dr. Martin Ortega. Vishal Vardhan Bandaru, hooded by his uncle, Dr. Rajavardhan Bandaru and Dr. Brian Schroeder. Hannah Nicole Chowdhury, hooded by her father, Dr. Trip Chowdhury, and Dr. Brian Schroeder. Tristan Kumar Chowdhury, hooded by his father, Dr. Trip Chowdhury, and Dr. Brian Schroeder. Sean Patrick Daly, hooded by Dr. Brian Schroeder and Dr. Martin Ortega. Salvador Patricio Galindo, hooded by Dr. Brian Schroeder and Dr. Martin Ortega. Isis Jade Gordon, hooded by her sister, Dr. Jennifer Torres and Dr. Brian Schroeder. Alex Ha, hooded by Dr. Brian Schroeder and Dr. Martin Ortega. Kathan Singh Jolly, hooded by Dr. Brian Schroeder and Dr. Martin Ortega. Bradley Thomas Kent, hooded by Dr. Brian Schroeder and Dr. Martin Ortega. Thank you. Benjamin John Lasoda, hooded by his mother, Dr. Cheryl Lee, and his father, Dr. John Lasoda. Caitlin Lowry, hooded by her mother, Linnell Lowry, Dr. Linnell Lowry, and her father, Dr. Robert Lowry. Robert Anthony Madden, hooded by Dr. Brian Schroeder and Dr. Martin Ortega. Avantika Malik, hooded by her father, Dr. Subodh Malik, and Dr. Brian Schroeder. Mary Anna Matthew, hooded by Dr. Brian Schroeder and Dr. Martin Ortega. Hayden Richard Matthews, hooded by his father, Dr. Guy Matthews, and Dr. Brian Schroeder. Virginia Haley McGrath, hooded by her mother, Dr. Christiane McGrath, and her father, Dr. John McGrath. Erin Michelle Milliken, hooded by her uncle, Dr. Jeremiah Riggins, and Dr. Brian Schroeder. Michelle Kim Wynn, hooded by Dr. Brian Schroeder and Dr. Martin Ortega. Jackie Oropeza, hooded by Dr. Brian Schroeder and Dr. Martin Ortega. Taylor Quinn Sanders, hooded by Dr. Brian Schroeder and Dr. Martin Ortega. Emily Page Scott, hooded by Dr. Brian Schroeder and Dr. Martin Ortega. Emma Ann Taylor, hooded by her father, Dr. Jeffrey Taylor, and Dr. Brian Schroeder. Meron Tesfai, hooded by Dr. Brian Schroeder and Dr. Martin Ortega. Mosafa Ula, hooded by her brother, Dr. Monib Ula and Dr. Brian Schroeder. George T. Wiest, hooded by Dr. Brian Schroeder and Dr. Martin Ortega. Allison Lee Willis, hooded by Dr. Brian Schroeder and Dr. Martin Ortega. Lena Jong Goel, hooded by her husband, Dr. Kanesh Goel, and Dr. Brian Schroeder.
William Derrick, hooded by Dr. John D. Toledo and Dr. Drew Payne. Jennifer Ajay Mosi, hooded by Dr. John D. Toledo and Dr. Drew Payne. Jack Gregory Allen, hooded by his father-in-law, Dr. Jonathan Pond and Dr. John D. Toledo. Taru Bharadwaj, hooded by her father, Dr. Ravindra Bharadwaj, and her mother, Dr. Hena Tawari. Matthew Boomer, hooded by Dr. John D. Toledo and Dr. Drew Payne. Kelsey Brock, hooded by Dr. John D. Toledo and Dr. Drew Payne. Caitlin Chapman, hooded by Dr. John D. Toledo and Dr. Drew Payne. Cooper Paul Dupree, hooded by his uncle, Dr. Joe Dupree, and his uncle, Dr. Mayor Anus. Alistair Disraeli, hooded by his father, Dr. Philip Disraeli. Alexander Dorius, hooded by Dr. John D. Toledo and Dr. Drew Payne. Chanel Erickson, hooded by her aunt, Dr. Yvonne Barrico and Dr. John D. Toledo. Jacob Evans, hooded by Dr. John D. Toledo and Dr. Drew Payne. Riley Fortner, hooded by his father, Dr. Barry Fortner and Dr. John D. Toledo. Carrie Lynn Fruit, hooded by Dr. John D. Toledo and Dr. Drew Payne. Rebecca Azevedo Gabrilska, hooded by her husband, Dr. Jake Everett. Avery Garcia, hooded by Dr. John D. Toledo and Dr. Drew Payne. Ricardo Isaiah Garcia, hooded by his mother, Dr. Edna Garcia, and his father, Dr. Ricardo Garcia. Camille Gavin, hooded by her father, Dr. Michael Gavin, and Dr. John D. Toledo. Austin David Guadarrama, hooded by Dr. John D. Toledo and Dr. Drew Payne. Sabrina Harani, hooded by Dr. John D. Toledo and Dr. Drew Payne. Nicholas Allen Householder, hooded by Dr. John D. Toledo and Dr. Drew Payne. Austin Reed Jackson, hooded by Dr. John D. Toledo and Dr. Drew Payne. Benjamin Taylor Jackson, hooded by Dr. John D. Toledo and Dr. Drew Payne. Madeline Jansen, hooded by her aunt, Dr. Andrea Zabel, and Dr. John D. Toledo. Natalie Lynn Jones, hooded by Dr. John D. Toledo and Dr. Drew Payne. Rebecca Joseph, hooded by her sister, Dr. Alicia Joseph, and Dr. John D. Toledo. Nathaniel Dale Kimball, hooded by his father, Dr. Thomas Kimball, and his brother, Dr. Griffith Kimball. Sahiti Kohli, hooded by her aunt, Dr. Renu Chalasani, and her aunt, Dr. Swetha Yalamanchi. Akush Chetanbai Kathari, hooded by his sister, Dr. Mamta Kathari, and Dr. John D. Toledo. Totally forgot to add John D. Toledo down there at the end. I can't leave out the D. Jennifer Kraybacher, hooded by Dr. John D. Toledo and Dr. Drew Payne. Colton Lanning, hooded by Dr. John D. Toledo and Dr. Drew Payne. Connor Larson, hooded by his father, Dr. Jason Larson and Dr. John D. Toledo. Haley Luzy, hooded by Dr. John D. Toledo and Dr. Drew Payne. Maxwell Lidstone, hooded by Dr. John D. Toledo and Dr. Drew Payne. Griffin Litwin, hooded by Dr. John D. Toledo and Dr. Drew Payne. Matthew Mayheck, hooded by his wife, Dr. Fatima Salas, and Dr. John D. Toledo. Tanuj Mahendru, hooded by his father, Dr. Vivek Mahendru, and his sister, Dr. Roshni Mahendru. Akash Maheshwari, hooded by Dr. John D. Toledo and Dr. Drew Payne. Caitlin Mateka, hooded by Dr. John D. Toledo and Dr. Drew Payne. Grace McCree, hooded by Dr. John D. Toledo and Dr. Drew Payne. Brittany Danielle Van Bakel McEwen, hooded by Dr. John D. Toledo and Dr. Drew Payne. Colton McNabb, hooded by Dr. John D. Toledo and Dr. Drew Payne. Roberto Mendoza, hooded by Dr. John D. Toledo and Dr. Drew Payne. Gentry Millsap, hooded by Dr. John D. Toledo and Dr. Drew Payne. Ben John Fiola Mitchell, hooded by his father, Dr. Bruce Mitchell, and Dr. John D. Toledo. Megan Murchison, hooded by her sister, Dr. Emma Murchison, and Dr. John D. Toledo. Angelica Ngozi Nebo, hooded by Dr. John D. Toledo and Dr. Drew Payne. Kaylee Niebuhr, hooded by Dr. John D. Toledo and Dr. Drew Payne. Elliot Brian Norman, hooded by his mother, Dr. Melissa Wittring Norman, and his father, Dr. Brian Norman. Erica Marie Orlov, hooded by her father, Dr. Vivek Mangla, and Dr. John DiToledo. Sydney Peffer, hooded by Dr. John DiToledo and Dr. Drew Payne. Grace Purcell Radicke, hooded by her sister, Dr. Autumn Purcell, and her uncle, Dr. William Purcell. Ross Radicke, hooded by his mother, Dr. Rebecca Radicke, and Dr. John DiToledo. Andres Rios, hooded by Dr. John DiToledo and Dr. Drew Payne. Alexandria Rivas, hooded by Dr. John DiToledo and Dr. Drew Payne. William Zachary Salter, hooded by his father, Dr. Richard Salter, and Dr. John DiToledo. Dmitry Savitsky, hooded by his father, Dr. Alexander Savitsky, and Dr. John DiToledo. Muniza Sheikh, hooded by her father-in-law, Dr. Amir Faridi, and Dr. John D. Toledo. Sham Ajay Shaledia, hooded by Dr. John D. Toledo and Dr. Drew Payne. Ezra Michael Smith, hooded by Dr. John D. Toledo and Dr. Drew Payne. Sophie Leon Talbot, hooded by Dr. John D. Toledo and Dr. Drew Payne. Brevin Thompson, hooded by Dr. John D. Toledo and Dr. Drew Payne. Vivi An Tran, hooded by Dr. John D. Toledo and Dr. Drew Payne. Chase Whitman Van Riper, hooded by his father, Dr. James Van Riper, and Dr. John D. Toledo. Joshua Ryan Villa, hooded by Dr. D. Toledo and Dr. Drew Payne. Joanna Villarreal, hooded by Dr. John D. Toledo and Dr. Drew Payne. Andrew Wagner, hooded by his father, Dr. Ralph Wagner, and Dr. John D. Toledo. Colton Michael Wagnon, hooded by his grandfather, Dr. Charles Wagnon, and his father, Dr. Michael Wagnon. John Michael Wolpert, hooded by his grandfather, Dr. John Wolpert, and his brother, Dr. Nicholas Wolpert. Colby Dean Wood, hooded by Dr. John D. Toledo and Dr. Drew Payne. Aaron Woodard, hooded by his wife, Dr. Cammie Woodard, and Dr. John D. Toledo. Abdallah Yazadi, hooded by Dr. John D. Toledo and Dr. Drew Payne.
No, it's not. Where's your card? Okay, it's fine. Jad Sotoni, hooded by Dr. Jennifer Wilson and Dr. John Kelly. Gayatri Alluri, hooded by her father, Dr. Srinivasa Alluri, and Dr. Jennifer Wilson. Ali Alhaq, hooded by his mother, Dr. Zarina Alhaq, and Dr. Jennifer Wilson. Ashlyn Anderson Ness, hooded by Dr. Jennifer Wilson and Dr. John Kelly. Joseph Bayouth, hooded by his father, Dr. Charles Bayouth, and Dr. Jennifer Wilson. Or Belkin, hooded by his brother, Dr. Oflek Belkin, and Dr. Jennifer Wilson. Sai Prinithi Binky, hooded by Dr. Jennifer Wilson and Dr. John Kelly. Luke Brockbank, hooded by Dr. Jennifer Wilson and Dr. John Kelly. Ashraf Buari, hooded by Dr. Jennifer Wilson and Dr. John Kelly. Trevor Burrow, hooded by Dr. Jennifer Wilson and Dr. John Kelly. Matthew Buxton, hooded by his brother-in-law, Dr. Sammy Rivas, and Dr. Jennifer Wilson. Elliot Cannon, hooded by Dr. Jennifer Wilson and Dr. John Kelly. Luke Darter, hooded by his father, Dr. Craig Darter, and Dr. Jennifer Wilson. Mitchell DeVolder, hooded by Dr. Jennifer Wilson and Dr. John Kelly. Jackson Driscoll, hooded by his father, Dr. Chris Driscoll, and his grandfather, Jack Driscoll, J.D. Austin Dersch, hooded by Dr. Jennifer Wilson and Dr. John Kelly. You're welcome. Got it. Got it. Frank Joseph Frankowski III, hooded by Dr. Jennifer Wilson and Dr. John Kelly. Adithi Govindlin, hooded by her father, Dr. Anji Govindlin, and Dr. Jennifer Wilson. Ali Hagaz, hooded by his father, Dr. Anwar Hagaz, and Dr. Jennifer Wilson. Saif Hawk, hooded by his mother, Dr. Arshi Hawk, and his sister, Dr. Sarah Hawk. Christian Hernandez, hooded by Dr. Jennifer Wilson and Dr. John Kelly. Sorry. Suyash Jain, hooded by his mother, Dr. Shri P. Mittal, and his brother, Dr. Parth Patel. Travis Kastner, hooded by his father, Dr. Randy Kastner, and Dr. Jennifer Wilson. Catherine Lakey, hooded by her father, Dr. David Lakey, and Dr. Jennifer Wilson. Monica Lee, hooded by Dr. Jennifer Wilson and Dr. John Kelly. Thank you. Kaylin Mears, hooded by her aunt, Dr. Dondra Seacrest and Dr. Jennifer Wilson. Amber Nani, hooded by Dr. Jennifer Wilson and Dr. John Kelly. Shruti Patel, hooded by her mother, Dr. Archana Patel, and her father, Dr. Aish Patel. So close. Peyton Presto, hooded by Dr. Jennifer Wilson and Dr. John Kelly. Harry Christian Suchdave, hooded by his sister Colia Suchdave and Dr. Jennifer Wilson. Matthew Tiemann, hooded by his father, Dr. Kirk Tiemann, and Dr. Jennifer Wilson. Zachary Tiemann, hooded by his father, Dr. Kirk Tiemann, and Dr. Jennifer Wilson. Nicholas Wagner, hooded by his wife, Dr. Catherine Wagner, and Dr. Jennifer Wilson. Save the best for last. Christopher White, hooded by his father, Dr. Darren White, and Dr. Jennifer Wilson.
Are we ready? Are we ready? Ladies and gentlemen, Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the graduating members of the Texas Tech University Health Science Center School of Medicine, our great, beautiful class of 2026. Will the gold-headed cane recipient please come forward? Yep, come forward. Yep, don't be shy. And lead your class in the recitation of the oath of Hippocrates. Graduates, please remain standing as Regent starts the reading of the oath, which you then recite along with her. Sir.
Okay. I do solemnly swear by the profession that which I hold most sacred, that I will be loyal to the profession of medicine and just and generous to its members, that I will lead my life and practice my art in uprightness and honor, that into whatever house I will enter, it shall be for the good of the sick and to the utmost of my power, I holding myself aloof from wrong, from corruption, from the tempting of others to vice, that I will exercise my art solely for the cure of my patients, and will give no drug, perform no operation for a criminal purpose, even if solicited, far less suggest it. That whatsoever I shall see or hear of the lives of men or women which is not fitting to be spoken, I will keep inviolably secret. These things do I promise, and in proportion as I am faithful to this, my oath, may happiness and good repute be ever mine. In the opposite, if I shall be forsworn.
My friends, they are not graduated yet. The president of our university has to acquiesce to our request. And she usually says yes, but we never know. So let's see how it goes. Oh, where's the page, Dr. Rice?
Right here. You will share.
Dr. Rice Spearman, on behalf of the faculty of the School of Medicine, these candidates are recommended to you for the conferring of the degree of Doctor of Medicine.
Are y'all ready? By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the Texas Tech University System, I confer upon each of you the degree for which the Dean of the School of Medicine has recommended. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating these doctors. We wish you all the success. We wish you all the success. We look forward to seeing what you're going to do for the future of health. And at this time, I'll turn it over to Dr. Cobbs. Thank you, Dr. Cobbs.
We are almost at the finish line, friends. So before we close, I have a very important reminder and an invitation. Graduates, you've earned them, so please don't forget to pick up your diplomas before leaving today. My invitation is for everyone here to please join us at a reception immediately following the close of the ceremony. We're offering light hors d'oeuvres and some refreshments in the lobby area outside the theater and also on the second floor to celebrate these wonderful 2026 graduates. Lastly, we as a School of Medicine would like to take a moment to acknowledge that gathered here are many friends and family who have applauded your achievements, people who have supported and encouraged you all along the way in your efforts to reach this point in your medical education. And so I do think it is fitting that we allow our graduates now to say a special thank you to all of you who've guided and cheered them on over the past few years. Graduates, thank everyone here. There you go. Okay, everyone. Truly, thank you all for coming together with us today to celebrate our School of Medicine class of 2026. Graduates will recess to the lobby area where you can join them. Wishing you all an incredibly wonderful and blessed rest of your day. Thank you for joining us.